A version of this story appeared in Pop Life Chronicles, CNN's weekly entertainment newsletter. To get it in your inbox, sign up for free here. CNN, read anything good lately? I've found myself reading more books recently, sometimes just because all the streaming content can be overwhelming. Somewhat like how the Cheesecake Factory menu with its many pages can feel like way too much. Not that I am complaining. Streaming content is also my peaceful place, and this week my two passions collide in one project. 3 things to watch. The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. From left, Dominique Fishback and Samuel L. Jackson are shown in The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. I am a huge fan of the writer Walter Mosley and have read just about all of his novels. Which is why I was super excited to learn that a limited series based on one of my favorites, The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray, was coming to Apple TV. Samuel L. Jackson plays the title character, a man with dementia who has his memory restored long enough to try and solve the mysterious death of a loved one. Dominique Fishback, who was tremendous in Judas and the Black Messiah, plays his caregiver. It's currently streaming. The Adam Project. From left, Ryan Reynolds as Big Adam and Walker Scobell as young Adam star in The Adam Project. Ordinarily sci-fi is not my jam, but sign me up for any and everything involving Ryan Reynolds. I am such a huge admirer of his acting. In The Adam Project, Reynolds teams up again with Free Guy director Sean Levy for a story about a boy grappling with loss who meets his future self, a time-traveling pilot searching for his wife, played by Zoe Saldana. The movie is now streaming on Netflix. The Thing About Pam. From left, Mac Brandt as Detective McCarrick and Glenn Fleshler as Russ Faria star in The Thing About Pam. Renee Zellweger is getting a lot of attention for donning prosthetics to play Pam Hupp in this limited series, based on a Dateline NBC story about a woman accused of allegedly killing her best friend, Betsy Faria. But pay attention to the whole cast in this one. For starters, there's Glenn Fleshler as Betsy's husband, Russ Faria, who is, of course, the initial prime suspect, and Josh Duhamel as his attorney, Joel. And the whole thing feels a bit over the top. The best true crime stories usually are, and this one was not only a Dateline episode but also a podcast. The Thing About Pam is airing on NBC. 2 things to listen to. From left, Luke Smilebone and Joel Smilebone of For King. Hey, fans of For King. That's the title of the duo's first new album in 3 years. Grammy-winning brothers Joel and Luke Smilebone fought hard to get here. Those first years when we started working together in the late 2000s, those first years we just got turned down, Joel Smilebone told American Songwriter. By every major label in America. They kept the faith, literally, as they credit their success to it. And now the Christian pop artists are enjoying the fruits of their labor. The album dropped Friday. Lil Durk performs at the runway show for Pretty Little Thing x Tiana Taylor at New York Fashion Week on September 9, 2021. Lil Durk's 7220 was originally scheduled to drop the same day as Yes Donda 2 before Lil Durk pushed back the release. To make it even more interesting, the rapper took to his verified Instagram account to dare any other artist to drop their album on the same day. He didn't name anyone in particular, but Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy have been beefing recently, in case you didn't know. 7220 dropped Friday. One thing to talk about. From left, Russell Wilson and Ciara, co-founders of the House of LR. There may have been lots of talk this week about professional quarterback Russell Wilson getting traded, but that's not all that's going on in his world. Wilson and his wife, singer and actor Ciara, also have a new children's book out. The parents of 3 young children have co-written a picture book, titled Why Not You? They recently shared with Jimmy Kimmel on his late-night show that Wilson's dad used to often say that phrase and that Ciara's parents also instilled in her. Thought no dream is too big. We share that same passion and connection, she told Kimmel. Love that kind of love. Something to sip on. A woman passes by Brazilian artist Cipro's mural of the rapper Biggie Smalls, featured on a wall in the Bushwick section of Brooklyn, New York, on June 6. For those of us who remember, it hardly seems possible that it's been 25 years since Biggie Smalls, aka Notorious B.I.G., was gunned down in Los Angeles. The rapper, born Christopher Wallace, was killed when his vehicle came under fire as he and his entourage left an industry party. It feels like only yesterday that I was writing about the 20th anniversary of his death on March 9, 1997. Wallace's murder has never been solved, but his musical influence remains. As is often the case with those who die young, his mythology has grown over the years, even as many wonder where both he and his career would be now had he. Hip-hop has aged well, as was displayed at this year's Super Bowl, but count me as one who wishes that both Wallace and Tupac Shakur, who was gunned down 6 months before Biggie, had lived to see it.